KTAR.com.
Hey there, I'm Bruce St. James, she's Pamela Hughes, and he's Rob Hunter, and these are the stories everyone's talking about today. We call it the playlist.
Track 1.
No deal. And once again, Congress is playing a expensive game of chicken. The House has rejected the Senate's proposal that would have extended this payroll tax cut. The Senate, they've already left town. They're on Christmas break, and they say, we ain't coming back. The GOP members of the House say they want a year-long extension of the payroll tax cut, not some 2-month temporary extension.
I think it's ridiculous that we're even talking about this. This should have been handled a long time ago, one way or another. And right now, I think we're just back to square one, guys.
Square one isn't where we want to be, is it? I just find this whole thing to be a joke. I think our Congress is a joke, and I think this entire Congress is nothing but trouble. So hopefully we as the voters remember this when it comes to ballot time next year.
Track 2.
All right, just because you can doesn't mean that you should.
Why not?
Well, you see the government right now asking some scientists not to post all the info on how to make a deadly bird flu.
Really?
Yeah.
Good idea.
They found a way to do this. They created it in a lab, and the new creation actually spreads really easily, a lot faster than the one that, we all were up in arms about just about a year ago. Government's afraid that terrorism is going to use this to spread as a biological weapon.
Oh, and I understand that, but they would have to have the means to do it. But why would someone want to create this in a lab? We already know it works. We already know it spreads. So what is the purpose of doing it?
They already have the information on how to build a nuclear weapon online, and you can make it in your basement apparently just by going to the Home Depot. I mean, listen, information is going to get out there. Information exists. Good luck getting the toothpaste back in the tube.
Track 3.
Come on, man. Get this, guys. One of the reporters covering the Jerry Sandusky case in Pennsylvania got busted for a DUI.
Okay.
Like, all right, fine, whatever, it happens, right? Hopefully and gladly he didn't hurt anybody. But he was popped after hanging out with Jerry Sandusky's lawyer at his house.
What?
Yeah, Sandusky's lawyer, Joe Amodella, had a party, and he had people over, watch a football game, had a few brewskis.
Right.
All of them were there, him and a bunch of other reporters to try to get an exclusive with Sandusky.
Are you kidding?
I wish I was.
What could his attorneys possibly do at this point that you would find odd? If they show up at the next court appearance wearing Speedos and flip-flops, you're going to go, nah, it's his attorneys. They're crazy.
Meeting an attorney up for coffee and discussing possibly interviewing their client is one thing.
Yeah.
Showing up at their house, watching football, drinking beer, getting sloshed to the point that you get a DUI afterwards is an entirely different thing. It's inappropriate, and it's just like another twist and turn in this very odd case. It makes me scared of what's going to come next.
Track 4.
Tempe police have their biggest drug bust in history. They say they have seized over $8 million in cash, 1,000 pounds of marijuana, cocaine, and methamphetamines. Tempe police say this operation ties directly to the Sinaloa drug cartel. Ooh, smile when you say that. The investigation started over at a strip mall in Tempe after an officer saw a drug sale. The question is just how much do they actually operate in the neighborhoods and using local homes?
You know what? The thing about this story that I thought was kind of cool is it was good old-fashioned police work that, that just led to about 200 people getting arrested and, taking a big bite out of the Sinaloa drug cartel. I thought that was kind of cool.
I can already hear it now, though. Because it has ties to the Sinaloa cartel, we need more weapons, we need more money, we need more rights and more powers to tramp down more of this stuff. It's coming. The war on drugs has already been lost. This, for the Sinaloa drug cartel, $8 million. Yeah, we made that in 5 minutes.
Ouch.
Yep.
Alrighty then. We're just going to move on to track 5, all right? What the heck is going on in the UK, guys?
Skipped.
I know, it happens every once in a while. I hit a bump. Of all the things that you could do or use a diaper changing station, that you see them in the stalls and stuff. They're more in girls' stalls than in guys, but
it should be.
This easy killer. Wow, that almost went right over my head. Well, let's just all agree that this is one thing, whether in the girls or the boys, that it should not be done on. He did a test. 9 out of 10 changing stations in the UK have cocaine
Really?
on them. Oh my goodness. Now, you also got to keep in mind that just last month, UK was named the cocaine capital of Europe.
Oh, well, there you have it.
Two quick things about this. I was in the bathroom at a certain restaurant in the Westgate. I know nobody actually goes to Westgate, and I swear I heard someone doing this, with the... Yeah. And the second thing, who wants to put their nose on a changing station where you theoretically change babies' diapers?
I have two things as well, Rob. Number one, I'm concerned about the cocaine use amongst babies in England all of a sudden. Who knew that was an epidemic?
That's
I thought they
problem.
were addicted to Similac. Now I know. And secondly, no, everybody knows you use them for arm wrestling. That's what those are for.
Track 6.
You guys text, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, you're liars.
What?
No, they did research on this. They put a bunch of college kids in a room, and they had them go through some role-playing exercises, and they found that when face-to-face, people don't lie as often than they do with texting. But you know what came in even second place? Texting was the most where people lie. Video chat is where people are more honest than face-to-face. Who would have thought this? Yeah. Because obviously it has to do with emotions. Face-to-face, it's harder to mask those emotions, whereas text, way easier to do.
Well, you guys need to hang out with me and learn the ways of a sociopath, because I'm good at lying face-to-face. I can look you in the eye with a twinkle. I learned it from Bill Clinton, quite honestly.
Oh, wow. It took you that long in life to
took me
do
a
it.
while.
Yeah, the other thing about texting and such is that you can't read tone. So,
good
you know
point,
what?
good
Sometimes
point.
people are being a little sarcastic, a little snarky, or really, straight up blunt truth, and it might be perceived elsewise because you just can't read the tone of the emotion behind it.
That is the playlist. We do it at 9:30, 10:30, and 11:30. I promise the next one won't have nearly as much dead air in it, though. We're going to work on that, all right? All right, bottom of every hour, we get you caught up on the stories that people are talking about. It's called The Playlist.